man, I ain't even get my stuff hooked up to the TV yet, girl. It's been complications.
I see.
But welcome. The first guest. Uh Everybody else that's joining, let me know you're here. I am actually everybody else that's joining, let me know you're here. I am okay. We getting feedback from you. Everybody else that's joining, let me know you're here. I am okay. We getting feedback from you.
Wait a minute.
Joining, let me know you're here. Mine? We getting feedback from you.
There we go. That was me.
Oh, okay. Oh, but I don't see the comments. Let me see. Hilarious. Hey, Kennedy. Yep, your auntie in the house tonight.
Hey, niece.
Oh man, yeah. Today is man. It was a day. It was a day. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad it's almost. And Mario only got one more day of school for this week, so that means I ain't gotta be all. Yeah, be all. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Man, this week it's been crazy. I feel like my emotions kind of been out of control a little bit after that shooting in Tennessee. It's like I do not like the fact that they are really shooting up kids. Like what the hell? I don't care what your if you I just don't care. Like there's no reason for it. USA Today published an article talking about and I didn't even read the article because I was just like the headline alone was just like you're justifying it. Why are you justifying shooting up schools? Like there's no reason for it at all. So yeah, I just been kind of emotional because of that. It just don't make sense to me to be doing that to kids at all. But hey, I'll get over it. I'll get over it. It's a rough one for me. um, and we're the only. Yeah, you're right. We're the only country where that happens to. It's ridiculous at this point because it's just like, what are they doing to protect our kids? But you're trying to ban people from getting rid of kids that they don't want. But you're not doing anything to
Right.
protect them. So I don't know. It is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and open this wine because I probably do need a drink more than I realize. I actually did this one from oh my gosh, I can't think of the name of it now. Trader Joe's. They do treat people better in Sweden and in Canada. So I've been looking into life in Canada because everything is better there. From Trader Joe's, people have been sending me messages asking about Trader Joe's. So I was like, okay, let me start incorporating some Trader Joe's wines in the mix as well, just to kind of help people out. So my first Trader Joe's selection is a Pinot Noir. Again, remember y'all, I'm trying to find whites that I like because I'm a red girl and sparkling. And this one is only 11.5%. So I ain't gonna get too messed up. But for those of you who are on or joining, I have my sister on. She is a mom, a wife, an entrepreneur. So, we had to end International Women's Month that way. I'm going to go ahead and let her tell you about herself and what she does.
Yeah, like I said, I'm a mother, entrepreneur. I do life insurance because it's a necessity. Um, and with all this killing that's going on in the world, and when COVID was happening, a lot of people been dying. So that's why I say life insurance is a necessity. Um, but I do that, and it's it's promising, and I like it because I'm helping people, um, insure their families. and generate generational wealth.
Definitely. And GoFundMe is not a freaking. It's
No,
not life
it's
insurance.
not. It's not the business. Plus, they charge
Yeah,
uh, for whatever you get off of there. You get charged a percentage. I don't know what that percentage is, but it's a very high percentage that they charge.
which is ridiculous. So it
Yeah, it
makes
makes
sense to invest in yourself and your loved ones.
definitely. How is that?
Mm. It tastes olivey.
Like olives?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
hmm. Wow.
Yeah, this is probably why I don't buy wine at Trader Joe's.
Probably an acquired taste.
Yeah, it's a little olivey. It's a Pinot Noir, Brut Rosé. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I mean it's interesting. I probably won't be finishing the bottle, but I try. I mean that's the whole point is to try them, see how I like them, and then go from there. But it's definitely not for me. Let's yeah, that's not it for me. It's,
No,
it's, it's gonna be
yeah.
sitting there for the rest of the night. But what kind of insurance, do you do? Like whole term?
I do term.
Mm-hmm.
I do term life insurance, and there is a big difference between whole and term.
Mm-hmm.
It's beneficial for you to get term because whole is like so they have you supposedly saving this money that you're putting into a savings, but it's kind of like it's it's robbery, really, honestly, to tell you the truth,
Okay. And
when you do the whole.
yeah, I think
Um,
a lot of people don't understand the difference between them as well.
yeah, there's a big difference, and I mean it's a lot to talk about,
Uh-huh.
but to sum it up and give you like a brief snap of what it means. I mean, what it does is they take the money and they say that they're saving, but then they basically charge you all of this interest off the top, and then you don't start building on that savings until later on down the line of the policy.
Mm.
Uh, that's kind of works, but it's a lot to explain. But it's not a good policy to have.
Okay.
You if you want to save money, you take your money and put it in a type of financial account, a
Right.
savings account, not a savings account, an investment account,
Mm.
a retirement stuff like that. That's where you want your money to go. You don't want it to be a whole an insurance with a savings. You don't want that to
Right.
happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And where can they find you?
Well, you guys can find me at on you can find me on Instagram. I'm at Lamar's Empire. Um, I I'm gonna post it in the group chat,
In the chat.
and I mean in the YouTube chat. My bad.
And then everything that she posts, I'll make sure is on my Instagram as well and my YouTube, so that way everybody can have that contact info.
Yeah, and we could talk more about it. It's a lot to talk about, but the most important is to get your family
Protect it.
insured and covered, protected, because at the end of the day, tomorrow's not
Man,
promised, and we never
especially the
know.
way life is going right now. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Like I'm telling you, I've been real emotional
definitely.
since that shooting. Like and it's like I tell people all the time, like we just keep turning an eye to it. But and I had a conversation with my son's teacher, and she was saying, if people insure their kids, insurance companies will have no choice but to get behind, lobbying for protection with these kids. Like now, I will admit, Tennessee did way better than Texas did with the situation. Texas, it was what, a good 45 minutes to an hour before they actually did anything, and all those kids. died. Now, granted, there were still three kids that died, three adults that died in this one, but within 13 minutes of the call coming in, they were in there, you know, no shields, no nothing. They were just like, okay, let's get in there, let's protect these kids. So, you know, definitely we really have to we have to protect ourselves because I feel like a lot of things is about misinformation. People are misinformed about, insurance, life insurance in general. Everybody thinks, oh, I'll just do a GoFundMe, I'll do a fish fry. Stop, just stop, just protect yourself, protect your family. It's the best way to go. So have to do all that stuff.
Yeah. And yeah, and it's really good to do it while you're young as well,
Hmm.
um, because it's really not
It's
that much money. And when you start getting older, that's when it starts getting expensive, and it doesn't make
right.
sense. But and then you keep it, and you don't let it lapse, not ever. You just keep it forever, and as long as you're covered, you don't have anything to worry about. And then it's very important if you own houses and stuff like that, you need to have a will, a trust fund, all that stuff. So that's also something that people need to think about. In my company, we do all of
Oh,
that.
you one stop shop, girl.
Yeah, we do that. We do write up retirement plans, and you can see a financial advisor and all of that. Write up a will. You could do all kinds of stuff. Get
Okay. Okay, you doing it all. I ain't mad at you. So yeah, definitely.
Yep.
I mean, and especially if you have a family, you don't want to leave that burden on your family, have them wondering how they're going to pay these bills now that you're gone. So
Yeah.
that's one of my bigger things. It's like if I was to go, I am not trying to leave him and the kids, feeling like, oh shit, I'm helpless. You know what I mean? Like, because I already know I'd be like, okay,
Mhm.
so yeah, you go, but how come pay these bills? Going
I know,
from
right? And then from a lot of people that have jobs, you get the life insurance through your job, but they don't think about when they leave the job. Like sometimes you leave the job, that insurance does not go with you.
no, not at all.
Um, yeah, it doesn't go with you. So you have to think about that because the older you get, like I said, the higher the insurance prices are. Come.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a good thing. Oh, welcome, Gary.
Oh, he showed up. Hey, Gary.
I don't see you with no drink either, sis. So
Uh,
okay.
really
I keep saying I'm gonna try them. Don't they have a peach one?
good. They have different kinds. They have lemonade. They have blueberry. They have strawberry. They all come. It comes in a pack, and they have a variety of them. But they're pretty good. They're really good. They're
I'm gonna
not bad.
try them. I'm gonna try them.
They it has 5% alcohol
Oh, so you
in
could
it.
drink a couple of them and feel like, oh, I could have a whole lot. Feel like I had a whole lot of drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's good though. Oh,
Yeah.
say for instance, you got a cohabitating couple, and they wanted to, can they insure their partner without them being married?
Yes.
Okay. How would they?
I actually I actually started my insurance policy when me and my husband were not married. We were unmarried
Okay.
um, when we started our insurance policy. So yes, that can definitely be done.
Okay. We appreciate the support. Definitely. We definitely appreciate the support. Yeah. So that's good to
Yes, thank
know. But now that you married, mm-hmm. Because you guys been together for how long?
27 years.
Whew. That's a long time to
Yes, along
to put up with somebody's changes and you know the ups and downs. How you do it?
the Lord of Jesus, the blood of Jesus. I do it.
No, seriously, because
I be
I tell people
praying.
all the time, relationships are not for the weak. Yes, you have moments. You have moments where you do feel weak. You feel broken down. But when you really love that person, it's like unless you're being like mentally abused, physically abused, your kids are being abused, it's not a much that you can't get through. I feel like.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm.
Definitely love has to be in the equation because if love is not there, then you'll probably end up breaking up before 27 years.
Yeah, 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 yeah. In this days where people be like, I'm not doing this no more. And it's like, okay, you're right. You're gonna go right. And that's why I tell friends when they, arguing, it's just an argument. That moment will pass. And every time, guess what? The moment passes. You go through all of that. But I mean, 27 years, that's a long I only know, I'm not gonna say a handful of people, but maybe a hand and a half full of people who have been together, for that long or longer. And
Hmm.
it's like you hear them and people always want to give their suggestions. Oh, you need to do this. Oh, you need to do that. And it's like relationships are not a one, size fits all
Mm,
situation. You have to, and you can't take advice from everybody.
yeah, you have to get creative sometimes.
Girl.
But I think if you incorporate, everybody doesn't believe in God, but I'm a strong believer of that, and I think that's what has helped me in my relationship.
It's them days when you like, I'm about to cut you, and
Definitely.
you got to pray off that feeling. We done all been there.
Yeah,
Them
for sure.
them nights when you can't sleep and they over there snoring and you over there, you ready to smother them with your pillow and act like nothing happened, so they wake up. Hmm. I had a situation. It was funny, and because I was really mad, like I was mad, mad. I was pregnant with Amari, and I had got a Charlie horse in the middle of the night, and I'm like rolling around, like rolling, like it was not coming out. I couldn't get up. I couldn't lay back down. It was like hurting for a cool 15 minutes, and he was asleep. So I'm over there hurting and I couldn't get it out. Like my voice wouldn't come out for me to, and I'm like rolling around like I couldn't even like try and tap him. I'm rolling. He ain't feel nothing. And when I say I was
Oh, wow.
mad for 2 days, he had no
Wow.
clue why.
Oh my gosh.
Because he didn't wake up because I had a Charlie horse. Like it was his fault.
But rolling around quietly.
I couldn't do nothing. It was like, it was one of them where I'm like, you know how when you,
Why you didn't scream?
it wouldn't come out.
It wouldn't come
It
out.
wouldn't come, I was hurting that bad. I was struggling. Yeah,
Wow.
that pregnancy was the worst. I'm not gonna lie. Like that was the one that made me say, "Yeah, I'm done. Like I'm done." The pregnancy was rough. The labor was rough. Yeah, I was like, "Oh my god!" And then people kept saying, "Oh, drink pickle juice or eat mustard." I'm like, "No, no. How about somebody just wake up and help me?"
I know, right?
But it's crazy. And then last night we were watching this podcast. Well, we were watching a podcast of a podcast. So it was one group of guys who was talking about, this other podcast that they were watching. And the girl was just like, I don't understand how people divorce over chores. They're chores. And I'm like, it's not the chores. The chores was probably the base of the situation. And it just kept piling and piling and piling. And I feel like that's where a lot of people go wrong is they don't tackle the base when it's still fresh. And then they keep letting stuff pile on, and pile on. Before you know it, you think you arguing over chores, but that's not even the situation. So, and it's that final straw. But it's like, and yes, conversations sometimes are hard because,
Yeah.
especially when you love a person, because you don't want to offend them, but you want to make sure that you're being assertive enough to where it's like, I want to get my point across where this is actually something that's important to me without being an asshole. So, how do you deal with those situations without It escalating. You think sometimes it escalates, and it does. It does.
I don't know about that one, sis.
No, sometimes
Sometimes,
it escalates,
yeah, sometimes it get a little ugly.
and it happens. And my therapist was telling me that when you care about a person, that's normally the person that triggers you the most
Mm,
because you want them to care the way that you care, but people can only under they only can receive what you're saying from their understanding too. So it's like, okay, if you don't get it, you don't get it. At some point, you got to be like, okay. But then it's like you don't want to keep beating a dead horse. Like, okay, I explained it this way, I explained it that way. Now you just like, I give up. You really don't
right.
understand. So now you're speaking English and they're speaking Spanish, and it's just like, okay, it's a language barrier.
Yeah.
So once I get to that point, I'm
Yeah.
just like, okay, let it go. You,
Yeah.
you clearly don't get it, but a girl get it because we kind of speak the same language.
Definitely. Definitely.
So
What ab- what about our audience? What do they think? What do
mhm,
you guys think?
I wonder what they think because I know we got some people that's probably like, Kennedy don't have no relationship, so she can't chime in. She's still a baby.
Well, the only one that could chime in is Gary. He's married.
Oh well, then he definitely should be chiming in.
That sure don't.
She don't got no relationship. And if she did, she wouldn't. She said, "I'm thriving." She wouldn't tell me right now anyway.
And
I am using your stuff. That's so funny. No, it's crazy. Relationships they're fun and I wouldn't say they hard. They just work. They just work. But no, I mean, I guess it's one of those you got to do what you got to do. Who sounds like too much work. They're not.
okay, there I go.
Oh my gosh, girl. I just recently saw a video where somebody was saying uh, they hate when single people say, um, I'm tired. I got too much work to do. And it's like, well, what do you have to do after you get off work? Take a nap without being bothered when you get up or to get up? I'm like, yeah, to take a nap
Wow.
without being bothered would be pretty awesome.
Right. Kennedy said sound like too much work. She
She a mess. I'm telling you, she a whole mess. And see, and I feel like with her, when she finally do get into a relationship, I'm gonna have to talk to the boy like, she a lot, but please don't put your hands on her. She's sweet. I mean, she real sweet. You know, yeah. I'm gonna leave it at that. When she care, and that's really about it. Yeah, this wine is not that great. I'm really sad. But Trader Joe's, yeah. Oh yes, you're an angel kid. That is what you are. The wine's not great. Yes. Yes. I can't even see
huh?
you. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I can hear you, but I can't see you. I can't see you at all. Yeah, your screen, I can hear you, but I can't see you. Let me see. Are you still there? See? It's live, guys. Yeah, definitely. I have no clue what happened. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so it says that she left. Okay, she is joining again. Let's see. Okay, there we go.
To rejoin.
You're not here too late, Michael. We still going. We are still going. My sister's back.
Hello, hello.
And
Welcome.
since you're just joining, yeah, we're talking about relationships. But to reintroduce anybody that just came on, my sister does insurance. We gonna say insurance. She's the queen of insurance. That's what we calling her right now. So I'm gonna make sure I plug in all her info for anybody that needs it. And is it just in California, or you can do anywhere?
Um, I have to get
Okay.
um do Zooms and stuff out of
Okay.
state. I just don't know how that works.
Yeah, we'll make it happen. We're gonna make it happen for anybody that need it. And yeah,
But if not,
exactly.
somebody that can sign them up out of state. I'm pretty sure
Exactly.
somebody on the team that can do it.
Oh man. But yeah, back to this. Oh man, back to the relationship thing. I mean, 27 years, that's a blessing though. That's a blessing. So I mean, I'm proud of y'all. That's dope. That's super dope.
Because it's not easy.
No, it's definitely not.
Definitely challenging.
But you know, they say anything worth having is worth working for. So yeah,
Yeah.
I saw this one lady. She was saying that there were days where she would like literally drive home from work and kind of cry in her car because sometimes it felt so rough, like it was just, but it's like you have those times where it's just like things are going real good, you're going like this, and then something happened and it's just like, oh shit, here we come back down. And you're literally, it's just like life, you gotta go through this. And I was telling my therapist, which I'm so excited, I got a session next Thursday because I'm like, man. But I was telling her, I said, my highs are high and my lows are lows. Like when I'm feeling low, it is days where I'm just like, I have no motivation for nothing. I don't want to be nobody's mama. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to be nothing. I just want to be there. I said, and
Hmm.
I want to feel where I'm like here, where it's like, okay, even when things are here or things are here, I want to still be. She was like, but that's not life. She said, if you want to be here, you have to make that decision every day, no matter what's going on, that you're going to be here.
Hmm.
And that's the hard part. That is literally the struggle. Like there have been times where I'm like, I don't want to do my live today because I'm feeling something, and it's just like, why?
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I mean, I got two aunts that I talk to because they're literally like no judgment, like literally no judgment, zero. Well, you met the one aunt, my aunt.
Mhm.
She's like when I say like no judgment because, like I said, she's been married for ever, and I love my uncle to death. But there were times where she was like, "I'm gonna kill this man," and then people don't understand. Once you get married, their family becomes your family, even though it's still their family. But it's like when you think about even mingling families, and sometimes that stuff gets crazy and messy, and then it's like, oh well, but then it's like that's their family. You can't say nothing about their family that's gonna be kind of disrespectful. So it's one of those where like, and she went through it where even her mother-in-law was being crappy, and I'm just like, yeah, I probably wouldn't have been able to bite my tongue, but I didn't know when I was younger that's what she was doing, like making comments about her being a parent. Like first off, you raised your kid. Let me raise my kids how I want to raise my kids. I don't need you interjecting on none of that. So yeah, I mean, that's a lot too. Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know how people be doing it sometimes. Be like, I'm gonna snap your throat.
Who's at the front porch?
See this live, y'all. It's real life. People, we doing what we doing. But yeah, I mean, keep going. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I love both y'all.
Too. I'm on live. Get out of here.
Why can't you?
That's
Hey,
so.
Auntie.
Hi, niece Jada. She's so cute.
Did she bring a burger to you?
Yeah, you on you you on YouTube. She's so funny. Not Kennedy laughing at her though.
Can't be over there laughing.
She's
She,
fake.
oh my gosh, there she goes. And how is it, raising a bunch of girls and being married? Like, how have you not?
Lost my mind.
Yeah, yeah, no, seriously.
um, I don't know. It's
Hey, Megan.
I've gotten immune to girls, so it's kind of easy to handle them. You know, you just have to be straightforward with them. You have to be firm. You have to not play no games. They have to know that your mom and you don't play. Um, yeah, yeah, that too. Um, but again, I pray.
Yeah, pray for the strength to not
I've
have
got
them.
the first two, and I have four more to go. I'm gonna say three and a half more to go because
Yeah, Jada almost out of here.
Jada's, she's about to be 17, and then after that, she has one more year. So I told her, I said, "Come on, what you doing? Let's see. I'm excited. You about to be 18. What you gonna do, girl?"
And then you got the triplets.
but but it's fun. I mean, I like it. I like having girls.
It's never a dull
There's
moment. No.
never a dull moment in the house. Not ever. They're always doing something. Um, when I tell you I have every kind of personality, I have every personality.
Yes, you really do. But
But
Kamari is the show stealer.
yeah, I know. She knows a lot at a young age.
Hmm.
Yeah. And she over here cooking. She a little cook.
I be seeing her post.
She just cooked some chicken nuggets. Some Chick-fil-A nuggets.
She
They
like
were actually better than Chick-fil-A.
really. Well, when I next time I
Mm-hmm.
come over, she gonna have to cook for me.
Yeah, because they were seasoned really good. I
That's
liked them.
their entree
Okay.
meal.
So
It's
we'll
gonna be
see. But
our next drink meal.
right. That's Easter.
Okay, so you are doing Easter. I've been asking who doing Easter.
I told you that.
No, you said you didn't know the last time I talked to you about it. So it's gonna be at your house.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so um
You making
tell
up?
me how your relationship. You asked me how you handle your challenges.
Ooh, I drink.
The only way Kennedy can get eggs is if she comes.
Yeah, she gonna have to come up from Arizona. She wants some eggs. I might put a few pink eggs in a box and send them to her. Be like, go hide them. Send them to we on here being no, we just talking about how to make relationships work. So, you know, we relationships they be relationshiping. No, I mean, lately I want to say it's been a lot of managing my own emotions because what I've learned recently, a lot of the issues that I was having were different triggers from pieces of my past.
Mm.
The way I was brought up, different, ways that I was taught, and then me being raised the only child.
Spoiled brat.
Oh my gosh, on a whole different level of you don't realize how out of touch you are sometimes until reality slap you in the face and you like, damn, am I an asshole? So that in itself was a whole lot of like, and it's a reality check for yourself, like, dang, I might be wrong. Especially, being with, someone who comes from a large family, like a large family. So it's like he knows what it is to, have to share and divide time and, have all that. Whereas me, it was just me. Except for when I was with, cousins or when I was finally with, my siblings. It was just but it wasn't all the time. So I didn't have to do all that.
Mm.
So I want to say right now the biggest thing is practicing managing my emotions and doing the work outside of therapy because boy, I tell you, and I think a lot of people have that thought, oh, I'm gonna go to therapy and I'll be fine. Okay, so you went and talked for an hour, but what did you do after? So,
Mm, mm, mm.
and one of the biggest things I had to learn how to do was stop drinking to, I want to say, mask the emotion. Like the only way to get through it is to feel it.
Yeah.
So I'm not as big of an alcoholic as I was, but every now and then I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna have this drink. But I'm not as bad as I was. I used to, man, I would go through bottles in a week. Like that's how bad it was. Like I would go through bottles. So yeah, I mean, and really kind of communicating better because I know sometimes I wouldn't communicate the best. Like I will hold it in, and next thing you know, it's like it would take a sock on the floor, just as an example, that would have me like, and it ain't even what the case was. It ain't even about the damn sock. It was because of something else that happened maybe 3 days ago, and the sock was the final straw. And now I done lost it over a damn sock, and I look like a lunatic. Yeah. No, no, it is good, but it wasn't because the damn sock could do it. That's funny. it wasn't me that actually made the suggestion. It was the fact that it was one of those where I was like, I'm gonna lose my relationship if I don't get it together. So it wasn't me that was. It was like, okay, what you gonna do? And that was the hard pill. Not really the hard pill to swallow. The hard pill to swallow was being in there and seeing, dang, seeing how big of a jerk you are. So
Mm.
gotta pick up that damn sock. Somebody funny up in these comments. But no, it don't even be the sock that really make you mad. It's just, it'd be a whole steamroll of stuff. And then even sometimes like my therapist was saying, like it's my fault for not saying, oh, I need help. Like that's a big one for me, asking for help, because it's like, let me just get it done.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, what
asking for help felt like weakness to me. So, it's I'm getting better with it.
so have you started
I'm not crazy as
what
hell.
is wrong with bro? Have you have you started asking for help more?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. In different ways. Like, okay, like, now it's like even with Amari and having to get to his after school program, it's like, oh, I'm not crazy as hell. Nobody, nobody on the internet thinking I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. Just a little, whatever. But like even with that, it's like, okay, just one day where, he'll pick him up, either it's from school or from the after school program. Even with, basketball, it was like certain days he would take versus that, I would take. So it's like just even those little things make a big difference.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean, it's still, I'm not gonna say it's hard, but it's still one of those where it's like, where do I want the help?
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm getting better now. At work, I don't care no more. I'll be like, I don't want to do it. And people be like, you cannot just tell your employer that you don't want to do something, but I do. I'm not gonna do it. If you want me to do more, pay me more. Simple as that. So yeah, I've gotten better with outside, but with people I care about, that's where I'm like, okay, I gotta make better. And if I feel like I'm gonna get to like too emotional, I should say,
Mhm.
then I'm like, okay, I need to stop the conversation. Or I'll be like, okay, it's not, because sometimes it's really not that serious. Like while you're in that moment, you're like, okay, yeah, it's not that serious. Uh-huh. Kid with TV is funny. I'm not crazy. Not crazy at all. I mean, well, I'm not gonna say that because everybody is crazy. They got some crazy in them. I'm just gonna say that, but I'm not crazy as hell. Hmm. But no, relationships, they some work. It's more about being intentional with what you want and what you
Mm.
don't. And I think that's where a lot of stuff goes wrong. And then it's like not just talking about, like me. I have a, yes, intentional. Like you want more dates, you make the you make the dates happen. So that's what I mean by intentional. Like, okay, I planned something for Tuesday, or, let's go do this on Friday, and actually doing it. It's easy to be like, yeah, I want to go on more dates. And then what you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, you have to take
So
action. Definitely.
intentional, elaborate on that. How can it be good and bad?
Yeah, it can be bad. When you intentionally make someone mad, that can be bad.
Intentionally. Okay, well, see, yeah, that part is bad. And I try not
That's why I said mad.
to see. Now on that one, I will admit I try not to do that anymore, because I used to do it, because then it was like I felt like, he was being petty. So then I would, but I don't like that petty feeling towards, because it's like his petty and my petty is two different petties. And yeah.
His is probably to the
Oh
extreme,
my,
huh?
a whole different. Mm, Yeah. So now it's like I don't want to play that game. I don't play that game no more because it's like I know you did it to hurt my feelings, you asshole. So no, yeah, I don't do that part no more. That
Mm,
that's a dangerous game, a real dangerous game. So yeah, no, but like being intentional with like, okay, if you want more affection, give more affection. If you want, somebody to talk to you more and show you more attention, then you got to do it too because you got to put out what you want. Exactly. Don't play games. You know you're gonna lose. So I don't do it. It's like, no, you ain't gonna hurt my feelings. If you hurt my feelings, it's gonna be on some accidental, you didn't know what the hell was happening type stuff. It ain't gonna be on no, we just over here trying to be petty and now you over here playing on my vulnerabilities. Nope, not happening. Not gonna happen. I don't do that no more. You see, I threw that no more in there.
yeah, more,
No more.
more. It's over.
Yeah. And he got, yeah. I was gonna say, yeah. The flashbacks. The flashbacks. That's the stuff that happened pulling out tequila. No, the work does. No, that's the real talk. The work does start with you, which is why I do what I have to do what I have to do because no, it really is work, and a lot of people don't want to do that outside work too, and that's why you know, and some of it is really before you even do certain things, think about it
Mm-hmm.
and apologize. I don't know why people got a bad habit with not wanting to apologize. Like if you may have hurt somebody's feelings, it's okay to apologize. It's okay to say, I'm wrong. I messed up. And I feel like a lot of people are led by pride and ego. And you can't have that in your relationship, especially not with somebody you're trying to be vulnerable with. You, you're trying to be intimate. If you can have sex with a person, you can apologize to that person. I've never understood that. Like you're wrong sometimes. Like I'll admit I am wrong sometimes, and it's just what it is. So it's okay to say, damn, no, sometimes you are being stupid. Like, and it is what it is. Like in relationships, people are stupid sometimes. And it's okay to say, I was being stupid. I've had moments where I've been stupid, I've been jealous, I've been, overly emotional. We were watching something last night, and this guy said, guys and girls aren't the same. Okay, we all know that. Then he goes on to say that um, if his girl posts a picture and she's half naked, like a thirst trap picture, that is disrespectful to him. But then the person he was doing the podcast with, she asked him, so if you go in there with no top on, is that not the same? He goes, no, it's not the same. He said, because men are territorial and women aren't. Because a woman can be worse than a man when it comes to being territorial. So men don't. Okay, if he goes on there shirtless, sorry. But I mean, women are just as territorial as men are. So I feel like that was just a foolish statement. But yeah, I thought that was the dumbest thing. Oh my gosh. It's hilarious. And I was sitting there saying, I'm like, I don't think he gets like women are just as territorial. Don't no woman want her man on there doing that stuff either. So how can you say anything about that? But I don't know. I think people got to define things in their relationship too, because there are some people that don't mind their significant others, flaunting what they have either. So to each is their own. You got to do your relationship the way you do your relationship.
Yes, definitely.
You damn right. Can be more serious? No, because yeah, I'm sure you've had your moments, sis, where you've been a little territorial.
Yeah, one of the territorial ones that I and you're gonna laugh at this. Is the basketball shorts.
Mm. You like, don't you put nothing up with you wearing no damn basketball shorts.
Don't put that on.
You like, you must be going out with me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. He said it depends on what she does. If my woman be busting it open, and I met her while she was busting it open, and I ain't tripping on what she does because that's what she does. Those shorts and the gray sweats. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
lot of women that feel like that about gray sweats. But
Yeah.
is that the same thing as women with sundresses? Because summer is coming, and women about to be pulling them dresses out, and ain't no underwear being worn under them dresses. So I'm just saying.
Well, what about those that don't wear underwear ever?
Yeah,
There's women that don't wear underwear at all.
yeah, yeah.
Anything.
Kennedy said I'm leaving. It got a little too grown for her. She like deuces.
She gonna understand when she get older.
Man, when she finally hit that age where she can have these conversations, oh God,
Hmm. She gonna understand.
my heart.
She gonna
I
be like, I see why my mom and auntie was talking about no not wearing panties.
this whole conversation gonna come back to her. She gonna be like, "You remember that time?"
Hmm.
And I'll be like, "Be like, here, you need that now."
Right.
No, it's real. I man, relationship. Woo, you can go on and on and on forever about a gosh darn relationship because man, no, she already got first step. Why?
I'm pretty sure she does.
Every girl has that one friend that's out there like I
And
don't. And if you say you don't, you the friend that's out there doing it. Says she sell that thing for 10K. Oh my god, not for 10K. Hell no.
yeah, she
So
definitely
I
got
have this.
one of those friends that be out there. She definitely have.
Now I do have this joke, like that the one where it's like, okay, so if such and such said they pay you, this much for one night, I'm like, hell yeah. So this man was asking, oh my gosh, I can't remember how it went. Either way it goes, either the man or the girl was asking their partner, would you cheat on me for $1 million? First off, that's a business transaction. That ain't even cheating at that point. If you don't get that quick meal and give me my little portion for turning my head that way and acting like nothing happened, just saying. A meal for real, like tax-free meal, like that whole $1 million yours for one night. I'm
I
just
don't. I don't even know why that question came up. I'm sure they'll do it for a meal.
exactly. Oh man, yeah, Kennedy gone now. Kennedy gone now. So, oh man, not her selling that. Oh no, I don't want to know. That's why I didn't even want to get in the conversation. No, my eyes didn't need to see that. Oh Lord. See, I'd rather have the friend than be the friend. Pick your battles.
Called boundaries.
Exactly. Yeah, I didn't want to know that. Oh, now I'm not gonna look at the girl the same. I ain't gonna put her business out there, but I ain't gonna. I mean, but that's her body, her choice. Not my business. Yeah. Oh, it's team too much. Mm-mm. Oh, child. I mean, man. But yeah. So make sure he don't wear them basketball shorts unless he in the house with you. I'd
Or
hate to
don't
see,
go too far.
man. He just going outside to water the grass.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I mean, I feel like everybody got their thing, you know. I know my I feel like I'd be uncomfortable with certain things, so I wouldn't want him to feel uncomfortable with things I do. So I'd be like, okay, you know. But it's definitely certain things where it'd be like, no, that's off limits. Like the whole wearing pajamas outside the house. Like, don't do that. That's tacky.
Hey,
Please.
but there's some pajamas that you can wear outside the house and wouldn't even know.
I got a romper that looks like it's a pajama romper, but and I just bought it. I've only worn it once. I was like, I don't
Damn.
know. Yeah, it looks like it could be worn outside the house, but I mean, I feel like if you wear pajamas out the house, it must have been an emergency. Like your kids start choking on some stuff in the middle of the night or whatever, and maybe they vomited and you just trying to hurry up and get them to ER. It was just one of them scoop and go type things. But to
Mm.
intentionally be like, oh, I'm going to the store to get some milk. Throw some sweats on over there because I'm quick to throw some sweats on. But if you wear pajamas out the house, you cheating straight up. That's why I'm sleeping on my clothes.
What is wrong with you guys?
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Man, the middle of the night emergencies. You can't, I can't. I just can't right now. Pajamas are no. I can't. Now I will admit I've been getting a little more adventurous with the stuff that I will buy and wear now. I'm like, okay. But I'm like, oh man. The faces you make. That was a straight mom face. Straight mom face. Oh man.
Come get it. What you want to get on?
She's so funny. One of the many daughters. That's
How
so
many?
Mini.
Many. What the? Oh, many.
Multiple?
Yeah.
Mini?
I should say I'm taller than you.
hey. Dang, she didn't have to do me like that. You you only a little taller than me.
I'm a lot bit.
The world hears you talking about me.
Out of here.
That's crazy. So everybody bigger than me, and I could be. I'm glad I'm not shorter. I'm tall enough to where I don't need to ask for help per se, because I can jump up and grab stuff. But I'm small enough to where if I need something on the top shelf in the grocery store, I can climb on the shelf and not mess nothing up. What
You bite size.
bites?
You bite sized. Okay.
Dang. I'm 5'3". I'm I'm not like I'm not midget size. Jeez. Wait, is that acceptable to say on the internet? Am I gonna get canceled for saying midget? I mean, I'm 5'3". I'm not that small. Jeez. That's okay. Yeah, see, Megan, I'm feeling real attacked right now. I'm not that short.
Hilarious.
I'm really getting attacked right
What is going on tonight? We're supposed to be talking about relationships.
now.
They
Right.
talk pigeon toed. And
And bow leg. Jesus Christ. See, I'm gonna lose like 10 pounds so I can look taller. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. I've never had anybody say that about me before in my life. It's the first time for everything, I guess. Man, a roast the host, like for
Right.
what?
Oompa Loompas. You know what? It's 9 o'clock. It's time to end this, huh?
Sit taller. Oh, I'm gonna start putting an extra cushion up under here to make me boost me up from the back, so I can sit a little taller. Jesus Christ, man,
Shoot.
I'm not that short. I'm 5'3". Thank you very much. I am pretty tall. Gosh, I'm gonna lose
Mm-mm.
10 pounds so I look longer. That's funny. But thank you, sis, for joining me tonight.
You're welcome.
Oh my God. It's still going. Again, I'm going to link all her information on here and on my Instagram and my Facebook. I always forget about Facebook for some reason until it's like the last minute, with all of her information. And so if anybody needs her assistance, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people do, damn. Stand up and watch how quick you be up. That's dang. I'm not that short. I'm really not. See, now I'm gonna have to take some pictures so people can see I am tall. Tall-ish. Yeah. I'm not short short. I'm just 2 inches under average height for a woman. And if I put on heels, I'm over average height. So now
I think you're short.
I'm not short.
I'm 5'5".
See, you're average. I'm only 2 inches shorter than you. Okay, I'm gonna stop defending it because
Mm-hmm.
but thank you again. I'm glad you did this for me.
Anytime.
You feel it, man, Megan, for real, like real attacked right now. I need a shot of tequila after this.
Anytime.
And we gon' yeah, jump off the couch real quick for the people. Oh my gosh. I'm not even getting ready to do this. I will be back next week. Different wine, not from Trader Joe's. Something I'm actually drink and enjoy my Wednesday with. And I will get you all of Kenitha's information so that way you all can have your insurance needs met. But I will see everybody next week.
Thank you, sis. Love you.
Love you too.